Good
Okay.
evening, ma'am.
Hello, hi, good evening, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. You tell me what about you?
Yeah, I'm also feeling happy. And as we are meeting for the first time, I would like to know about you, ma'am. Can you please?
Yeah, sure. My name is Nootan and I'm from Mathura, UP. I'm a homemaker and I run a YouTube channel as well. And if I tell you about my qualification, then I'm graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with two kids. Thank you.
Please. Then I would like to introduce myself to you. This
Yeah,
is Indra from Tamil Nadu.
yeah,
And
sure, sure, please.
yeah, and I'm Indra from Tamil Nadu. I'm also homemaker, and but as per my qualification, I'm a teacher. I have completed diploma teacher education, BA English as well as B.Ed. I was a teacher before marriage, and in that school, I had 8 years experience. Then after marriage, I resigned the job. Now also I'm teaching, but not offline, online. So everything is going side by side. Simultaneously, I am also running YouTube channel. So there I upload my videos and also English related content. And so going, everything is going well. Yes. And also my hobbies are reading book and listening to music. That's all about me.
Nice, good to hear that. Okay,
Okay.
tell me a little bit about your English journey.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? And so it's a long story. It's a long story because my journey started. My journey started in 2011 itself. Okay, and during that period, I joined in a school. I entered a English medium school as a teacher. So at the time, I did not know how to frame sentences. I did not know how to speak in English. Then I
Okay.
started. So there I started speaking little sentences, and that's how I started my journey. Then after that, little bit, those time on those days, this type of resources and also this type of opportunities were not available. So I tried myself. In that school itself, nobody supported me. So initial stage, everybody criticized me. So like I am alone. I was alone. I was alone. Where I so there was only one chance I had. That was I could speak with my students in English. So whatever I want to speak, I talk with my students in English only. So luckily I appointed as a primary level teacher for the initial stage. So I was a fresh candidate. That is why they appointed as a primary level teacher. So at the time, at the very in the at that time, so I started with my little kids. So
Okay.
that's how I started. 8 years I spent my life there, and then after that I got married. So what happened? Totally, my situation turned upside down. Here, no exposure. I have no exposure to speak in English. So, and I don't blame anyone. I can't blame anyone. But I was looking for some person to speak because
Okay.
I was habituated to speak in English, but after that I totally so in this when it comes to this language, what will happen if you miss your practice? You will forget everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will forget everything. That is the reason. That is the main reason I want to connect with someone for at least not to forget anything. So that's how I started, and luckily I connect many people. Like I had the chance to connect with many people. Now also I'm right now I'm talking with you, and yes, thank you so much for that. I thank God for that. Yes, so because when you have a strong desire, you have a way for everything. I think so. Yeah, that's what I know. That's all about my story.
Yeah, it was really nice, commendable, really interesting story. Okay, so which class do you take? Online class?
Online, not students, like elders. I support my Tamil Nadu peoples, and
Okay,
to I give my hands to learn this language,
English language, right?
English language. Yes,
Okay.
so
And when
going well.
Okay. And when you used to teach in the schools, so which kind of vernacular language you use?
Which kind of?
Vernacular language meaning the regional language. Which language?
Yeah, every teacher used to speak in Tamil only. Tamil is our native language. So,
Okay.
but instead of Tamil, I try to speak with my students in English only. So it was a big opportunity for me. I considered that was a big opportunity. So that is why I
So
did
what?
not want to give up.
Okay. So were they being able to understand you English language?
Yeah, because they study everything in all this subject is in English only, right?
Okay.
That is the reason. Mainly, my students or I will make them understand. I
Okay. Because
made
uh,
students understand.
make them
Yes,
you
yes,
make them speak in English, right?
yes, yes,
Because it happens that in the school, like not just students, even teacher they talk in their vernacular meaning regional language, whether it's Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, anything. They just don't understand the English language. If the teacher is asking or saying something in English, they are not getting that. They are not understanding. That is why they are not responding as a result.
yes. You're right. You're right. And also, it's very easy to speak in our native language, right? It's in our regional language. It's very easy. Whatever you want to convey some points, you can easily convey that. When it comes to English, it's a little bit tough compared to our language.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
so true. Yeah, so true.
yes.
So I would like to know that is it okay that one person trying to translate the things when it comes to speaking English, trying to translate the things from the mother tongue into English language. So is it a right approach?
Yeah, I tell you from my point of view, in the initial stage, I used to do that because I don't know how to speak in English. So that is why I was a beginner, and I was a beginner that at the time there was no option. So there was no option. That is why I used to translate that from my Tamil to English. So just like imagine when you were a child. So what did you do when we were a child? What did we do? What
We
did we
used to
do?
observe, catch
Ah,
the particular words.
by, by our mother, so just imitating, started imitating our mother, then we started speaking. So
Yeah,
holding our mother's hand, we just go to school. After that, we don't need our mother's hand. Okay. So initial stage, our mother, we need our mother to guide us. Just like the same thing applicable to our learning this language. Initial stage, you need your language for supporting to learn this language. Not only this language, so whatever language you learn, just apply that. Initial stage, you with the help of your language only, you can access through that language. So
yeah,
so I will suggest I translation is people will tell you think in English. Initial stage, how is it possible to think in English? We don't we don't even know how to speak. So at the
yeah,
time, is how is it possible to think in English, right? So from my point of view, I tell you from my own experience, I tell you this that will not work out. Like think in English will not work out in the initial stage. So only translation method will help you at some point of. So once you cross that level, you don't need anything.
yeah,
Automatically, you're habituated. You're programming your mind. So after that, you can easily grasp the concept. You don't need trans. Uh, you don't translate. You don't need to translate anything. Okay, because you are habituated. Your mind and everything programmed, everything is was programmed already, so no need. So my suggestion and my point of view is translation method will
yeah.
work out in initial stage.
I totally concur with this because I also believe in this. And
Hmm.
uh, and had I not done this kind of approach, I would not have been doing this thing, because initially I also used to approach these kind of things, translating from mother tongue into English language. Because
Yes.
as you said, and which is you whatever you said, it's quite well said. The thing is, if you are not aware of that particular language, okay, you are not going to think. If you are not being
Yes.
able to speak a single word, so it's, subconscious mind, it's not going to build up automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you need to translate the things, translate all the stuff. Okay. Like
Yes.
deliberately you have to do it. Deliberately
Yeah.
you have to translate the things from your mother tongue into English. And gradually I can say that you feel like, okay, I can think little bit, I can think, I can just form little bit short simple sentences in my mind, like wake up, get going. Okay, many words, there are like numerous short simple words we can use, like why are you not picking my call, and I need to go there, I need to wake up, I need to go to the school. There are many. So first of all, we need to get it registered in our mind that, okay, first of all, we can do it, we can just follow this approach, the translation basically. Because there are some people, they think that it's not a good thing, this is not a really, I think right method, right
We
approach. Yeah,
we
there are
can't
some people,
we
they
can't
are
completely omit that. Yeah.
they all the time endorsing this fact that we need to try to think in English. But
No.
how? They
Oh.
just don't find
Yeah.
that, they just don't elaborate that how can we try to think in English. Once one person has to try to translate the things from mother into this English language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
completely agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I too agree with your points. So
Yes, yes.
the question is how to think in English.
Yeah. The question is, I think this is totally fake, I can say, so totally artificial, because this can't be possible.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we just can't, all of a sudden we start thinking in English. It's not a, overnight think,
Yes.
overnight process. It's not. It will take time. Gradually you start thinking, but it
Yes.
will take time. I think it's a long process.
Yeah,
And
you're
the
right.
and the main ingredient is that how much consistent you are to do this, how much you are trying to train your mind to think in English. That really matters, and you need to implement that
Yes,
at
you're right.
point, at some extent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
would like, as you told me that you are also a homemaker.
Yeah.
I'm also a homemaker. Okay, so for a homemaker out there, okay, they are, being they are taken for granted by many people. Okay, so do you have
Okay.
any piece of advice, like they should not feel like this? There are many, I can say, women out there. All the time they are taken for granted, and since, see, this the scenario has been totally changed. I think all the ladies, they are
Yes.
totally trying to make videos and uploading it on YouTube. Okay, I think they are totally inclined, totally immersed with this, and they are
Yes.
doing the work, and I totally appreciate this thing. But yeah, I would like to know from your side that do you have any piece of advice for those women who feel themselves that I'm very low, I'm very underconfident, and people are taking me for granted and all. So like with this, since you are teacher as well, and you have been a teacher earlier.
So, okay, and in my point of view, I would give some advice. I would like to share from my experience after marriage. Okay, everybody faced that situation, like, before marriage and after marriage, it will be totally different, right? And also, sometimes we don't even care about ourselves. We don't even have time to see our appearance in the mirror, because all the time we are dedicating our time for the family members. Okay, it's okay, and I don't blame anyone, I don't blame anyone for that. But at least we have to spend, and before marriage we had some passion in our life. But after marriage also we are okay, no, we are dedicating our life for all the family members. It's okay, but we have to find some time for ourselves at least. So that time is will be only for you. You should not spend that time for, you should not give up anything. And so you have to do something on that time. You should not give the time for anyone, you should not devote the time for anyone. It's only for you. So you have to use it, the time, for yourself. And like when we focus on improving ourselves, everything we want will come to our life. So when we focus on improving ourselves, everything we want will come to our life. I believe that. So, okay, on the other hand, so when you focus on your family members, on the other hand, you have to spend your time on improving yourself. That is the real matters. We should not forget that. So this is my, from my experience, I want to tell. That's it.
Absolutely, you're spot on. The thing is, one has to, follow their passion.
Yes.
Being a woman, yeah, definitely they need to do this so that they can explore themselves. Okay,
Yeah.
they can get the happiness by following their passion and all. Yeah.
Yes. You're right.
So I think it's done. It's quite long video. So it was very nice talking with you. I
Okay.
really enjoyed it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bye bye.